Welcome back to another episode of DAS with your host, Sean Mack. Today we're going to be discussing one of the Yankee greats, Thurman Munson. If you like today's content, make sure you like, share, and subscribe the video. So let's go. Thurman Lee Munson, born June 7, 1947, and tragically left this world August 2, 1979, was a catcher who played 11 seasons in the MLB for the New York Yankees. From 1969 until his death in 1979, a 7-time All-Star, Munson had a career batting average of .292 with 113 home runs and 701 RBIs. Known for his outstanding fielding, he won the Golden Glove Award in 3 consecutive years from 1973 to 1975. Born in Akron, Ohio, Munson was selected as the 4th pick of the 1968 MLB draft and was named as the catcher on the 1968 College Baseball All-American team. Munson hit over .300 in his 2 seasons in the minor leagues, establishing himself as a top prospect. He became the Yankee starting catcher late in the 1969 season, and after his first complete season in 1970, in which he batted .302, he was voted American League Rookie of the Year. Considered to be the heart and soul of the Yankees, Munson was named captain of the Yankees in 1976, the team's first since Lou Gehrig. That same year, he won the AL Most Valuable Player Award, the MVP. As captain, Munson helped lead the Yankees to 3 consecutive World Series appearances in 1976 to 1978, winning championships in 2 of the latter years. He is the first player in baseball history to be named a College Baseball All-American, and then in the MLB win a Rookie of the Year award, MVP award, Golden Glove Award, and World Series champion. He also was the only catcher in MLB postseason history to record at least a 300-plus batting average, hitting .357, 20 RBIs with 22, and 20 defensive caught stealings with 24. But on August 2, 1979, Munson died in a crash while practicing landings in an aircraft at Akron-Canton Airport. The Yankees honored him by immediately retiring his uniform number, which was 15, and dedicating a plaque to him at Monument Park. Now, let's take a deeper dive into the fatal crash and death of Thurman Munson. In August of 1979, Munson had been flying airplanes for over a year and had purchased a Cessna Citation jet with a Yankee blue interior so he could fly home to be with his family in Canton on days off. It was his 4th airplane in less than a year and a half. His flight instructor, Dave Hall, spoke well of his abilities, quote, "From the onset to completion of training, Mr. Munson displayed well above average skills and judgment as a pilot," end quote. However, in a 2022 tribute piece for his own Countdown with Keith Olbermann podcast, sports commentator Keith Olbermann recalls Baseball Digest editor Rick Cerrone confiding to him 4 months before Munson's death that Munson was not, quote, "as good as a pilot as he thought he was," end quote, and that one of the Yankees executives was attempting to get owner George Steinbrenner to trade him to Cleveland to get him to stop flying, quote, "They're all terrified he might wind up killing himself," end quote. On the afternoon of Thursday, August 2, 1979, Munson was practicing takeoffs and landings at the Akron-Canton Regional Airport with Hall and friend Jerry Anderson, with whom he had formed a real estate partnership. Shortly after 3:40 p.m. Eastern Time, Munson had received clearance for takeoff in 3 touch-and-go landings on runway 23, which were completed. While on approach for the 4th and final landing on a different runway, which was 19 this time, Munson did not extend the flaps and allow the aircraft to sink too low before increasing engine power, causing the jet to clip a tree and fall short of the runway. The plane then hit a tree stump and burst into flames on Greenberg Road, 870 feet short of runway 19. Hall and Anderson both survived the accident. Hall received burns on his arms and hands, and Anderson received burns on his face, arm, and neck. Munson, however, was in a more precarious position, unable to move due to what was originally thought to be the wrecked fuselage of the plane pinning him against his seat. Munson was trapped, and Hall and Anderson were unable to free him in their only attempt that they were able to make before flames engulfed the cockpit. Munson died of asphyxiation due to the inhalation of superheated air and toxic substance. Later, it was revealed that Munson had suffered a cervical fracture on impact, which resulted in him being paralyzed, which rendered him unable to move. The National Transportation and Safety Board, the NTSB, investigation into the crash stated that the probable cause was, quote, the pilot's failure to recognize the need for and to take action to maintain significant airspeed to prevent a stall into the ground during an attempted landing. The pilot also failed to recognize the need for timely and significant power application to prevent the stall during an approach conducted inadvertently without flaps extended. Contributing to the pilot's inability to recognize the problem and to take proper action was his failure to use the appropriate checklist and his non-standard pattern procedure, which resulted in an abnormal approach profile, end quote. Munson was not wearing the available shoulder harness restraint, only a lap belt, which contributed to the severity of his injuries. Anderson credited Munson for remaining at the controls with saving his life. Quote, Thurman flew that airplane to the very last nanosecond. He kept it under control and brought us down. He never panicked. He saved our lives. End quote. Thanks for watching. I've been your host, Sean Mack. If you liked today's video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And get in that comment section as well and let me know what you thought about the decisions that Thurman Munson made that fatal day. Once again, thanks for watching. Death After Sports. Thurman Munson.